Hey, this is Josh Gleave on behalf of Vintage King Audio, and we're here in my studio in Nashville, Tennessee. And today we are checking out the new Townsend Labs Sphere L22 modeling microphone. Guys, I gotta tell you, I am a snob when it comes to microphones, and the future is now. Townsend Labs has created something that is both incredibly useful and practical, but also sounds amazing. The Sphere microphone is a dual capsule stereo microphone with software that's optimized for Universal Audio's Apollo and Console, allowing you to monitor through the software without necessarily having to print it. We'll touch on that more in a little bit. To help demonstrate how powerful this microphone is and all of the various things that it does, I brought my friend Janelle Wheeler from the Nashville-based band Lockhart to sing on a track.
I took your number off my phone, pulled every picture off my walls, took all our memories away with yesterday's dreams. I took your number off my phone. How many times do I have to say goodbye before you're out of my head? Will I ever close my eyes and not feel you here in this bed? I thought I could forget you like I never met you, but baby, I was wrong. How many times do I have to say goodbye till you're gone?
Okay, so let's take a look at the software component. Remembering that the Townsend mic is both a stereo microphone and optimized for the Apollo and for Console, you'll need to use two inputs. The best way to do that, I used 7 and 8 tracking in. So click on that, link them together. Now 7 and 8 are together. It's really easy to use the unison preamps. If you want to use your outboard pre's, they have to be two of the same kind, and there's a calibration process that goes on. They kind of talk about that more in the manual, but for the sake of this video, we're going to be using just the unison pre's. So I did the 1073, and then I opened up the Townsend Labs Sphere. So that brings up the plugin, which is part of the newest update for Console and the new plugin package. So make sure you have that. And let's take a look at this. So over here on the left side, you can scroll through the different microphone models. So there's a 47 type, a 49, a 67, an 87, a 12, a 451, a ribbon 4038, a 57, their linear, which is a very flat frequency response top to bottom, a diffused linear, a direct, and then we're back. I assume later on they'll be releasing more microphones as this grows, but for now that's what comes with the software. You can do also really cool stuff like change the pattern. So here you have a typical cardioid pattern, and as you change, you can set where the frequency response shows up and how it's picking up your source. And over here is in figure 8. Here's your null points. You have a filter, 60, 100, and 200 hertz on microphones that didn't have filters on them. You can change the access. So you'll see over here, as I change it, I'm now recording from the null point. And because both capsules, again, this is a stereo microphone, both capsules are going at all times, you're getting a full 3D view of what your vocal's doing. And you can fine tune exactly the angle at which you wanted the singer to sing into it, what side of the mic you wanted them to sing into. It's pretty versatile. You have a proximity effect, so you can actually bring the vocal closer or farther away from the microphone. And then you've got an output. Over here, if you wanted to do a dual mode, like a dual microphone setup, you can do it that way. And you can blend between the two. So like right now it's a 47 and an 87. And then you're kind of blending the two patterns together. It's pretty cool. Make sure that if you want the flexibility of editing later, you're going to want to move this over into UAD monitoring. This allows you to listen to what the sphere sounds like, but not print it and save it for later, which is really important if you want to tweak things as you go. So let's pull it up. So I tracked all of these doing that monitoring in. I have the vocal, the acoustic, and the electric. Let's look at the vocal first. Here we go. So I have her on a 12 type microphone.
I took your number off my phone, pulled every picture off my wall.
So right now I have it in figure 8 to add some more bottom end. Let's move it over to cardioid.
I took your number off my phone.
You can kind of hear it as I'm moving it.
Pulled every picture off my walls. I took your number off my phone.
There's more in Omni.
Pulled every picture off my walls.
Here's the filter. So here's from the access point.
I took your number off my phone. Pulled every picture off my walls.
It's even more in cardioid.
Took all our memories away with yesterday's dreams. I took your number off my phone. I took your number off my phone.
That's pretty crazy. Proximity effect, I can literally bring her closer or farther away from the microphone.
I took your number off my phone. Pulled every picture off my walls. I took your number off my phone.
Really helpful for like fine tuning where you want the vocalist to go. And let's go through some of the microphone models.
I took your number off my phone. I took your number off my phone.
The ribbon is really cool. It'll add a lot of body, especially in figure 8.
I took your number off my phone. I took your number off my phone.
It's pretty cool.
I took your number off my phone.
Sounds like a 57.
I took your number off my phone. 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 I took your number off my phone.
Back to the 12.
I took your number off my phone.
So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the acoustic. So I had a 451 for that. Let's change that proximity up a little bit. Mess with some of these. Oh man. That sounds awesome. That sounds like a 57. dual mode for this. Let's do a ribbon on figure 8 with it. Yeah, that sounds awesome. You get all the top end from the 12, but some of the body from the ribbon. Yeah, that's cool. And then let's look at the electric. So the electric I did a little differently. They have the Sphere 180, which is I set the microphone and you turn it 90 degrees, and now you're able to do a stereo recording with the 180. This is pretty cool to do like a 2 mic setup using both of the capsules individually and kind of blend them together. I will show you what this sounds like. So here's electric guitar. Here's just the ribbon. Okay, and here's just the 57. Now, because the phasing patterns on the backside of both of these microphones are different, you can add some of this off-axis correction, which really lines them both up correctly. You can mess with the distance as well. You can add more low end, give them a little bit more proximity buildup. Width is kind of adding a stereo widener. It usually sounds kind of phasey, but lets you kind of fine tune what you're looking for. So let's do a 67 with it. I think it sounds better with the pad. And you can get really weird sounds too by adding like the figure 8 on the ribbon. I'm going to get a lot of out of phase with the right. Again, super versatile, really interesting, really flexible. I can't say enough good things about what Townsend Labs has done. This is a really powerful instrument and tool for anyone that's making professional recordings.
Off my phone, pulled every picture off my walls, took all our memories away with yesterday's dreams. I took your number off my phone. How many times do I have to say goodbye before you're out of my head? Will I ever close my eyes and not feel you here in this bed? I thought I could.
For more more information about the Townsend Labs Sphere microphone, or if you'd like to make a purchase, give us a call or visit www.vintageking.com.